everybody! Welcome to an all-new Trending in C. Tonight we have an unboxing for you. We have part of the Northern Border collection.
Ooh.
Yeah.
2018?
2018/19? I don't know how it works. But yeah, I mean, the newer Northern Border collection, which includes the Lot 40 cast strength 11-year-old and the Pike Creek 21-year-old European cask, and this Gooderham and Worts 11 Souls. That is a blend of unique whiskeys from 11 casks.
11 casks?
How can you even do that?
I don't know.
It's like way more effort. That's a lot of effort.
That's a whiskey collection.
Yeah.
Like, you know, like, let's pick one of our
When you
casks.
measure your collection in casks.
Yeah. Like, we have like a couple hundred bottles.
Yeah.
A couple hundred bottles is one cask.
Yeah. Yes. 11 casks. That's, yeah.
That's
okay.
awesome.
Well, hey, why don't you crack it here?
Oh, man. Oh, it's got one of the little...
It's got that new little tab that helps you get through the clear plastic.
Which I've been biting my nails a lot lately, so I don't even think I can get this
May I help you?
This little nipple tassel.
I'll just get the little tab going for you.
Here we go. Oh, there we go.
We only have 15 minutes, so there we go.
There we go.
Let's just get the pop up there where it's close enough.
Just going to show you the bottle because it looks really cool. I like the color and everything on here.
The blue is nice.
The blue really complements the brown whiskey inside. Again, 11 casks. It is 49% alcohol. That is cool. Excellent. Here we go.
Good pop.
Sure.
Solid pop. Solid pop.
That might be our most said thing in Trinity and C.
Okay. How can you not say it?
Yeah,
How can you not sing it?
Okay.
All right.
Again, cool. Gooderham and Worts.
Again, cool.
11 casks, 4 grains. I think the original Gooderham and Worts was a 3 grain. Was it not? No, it was also a 4 grain.
Last year's the 17 was a 3 grain.
Right, but just the casual regular drinker was a 4 grain.
I'll go get it. Let's make sure.
Let's just double check. So kind of a nice age or a percentage here at 49% alcohol. It says it's from York, which is in Upper Canada, apparently. I didn't know that we still had Upper and Lower Canada, but we do, I guess. William Gooderham arrived in Toronto in 1832 as part of the large family migration with 54 family members, 11 children whose parents died during the voyage. Oh, that's a little depressing.
The original was a 4 grain. There it is.
Yeah, and this is also a 4 grain. So we're going to go ahead and assume it's the same 4 grains, but maybe different.
It probably is, yeah. Casks.
Mixes and whatever. Okay, here we go. On the nose.
Very nice, kind of like a toffee.
You know, one thing that when we first tried the Gooderham and Worts was that it is so specifically, uniquely different.
Yeah. For
a Canadian whiskey.
Yep.
And we kind of learned as you go on that it has a wisery kind of a nose to it, but it is very specific even in the wiser's
realm, like the
realm.
Whole, yeah, it has its uniqueness. Absolutely, but
yes, there's some coffee on there. There's this like a spice component that is really hard to pinpoint, but there's like nutmegs, but not in a traditional sense. There's vanillas.
You can almost
cinnamons.
You can almost pick out the grains though, because it's like you can smell the corn. I think you can smell the rye.
The rye is there, and that's what kind of like the spices are from. It's almost like in a I don't want to say this in a negative way because it's not meaning to be, but like in a deodorant kind of a way, like it's like florally spicy.
Like Old Spice.
Old Spice, sure.
That sounds better than deodorant-y. But I know what you mean with like Old Spice, because Old Spice is a pleasant odor. It's a nice. That's why you put it on your body.
Well,
right? You'd eat Old Spice.
Well, actually, I think I might start dabbing this beneath my armpits.
But you know what I mean? Like, you can kind of pick the grains out of it. It smells like
for sure.
wheat,
yeah, like
corn,
there's the vanillas that have the corn,
rye, and
the spices of the rye,
and barley, right? Like,
there's like almost like a.
I'm guessing.
Yeah, it would be barley for sure.
But anyway.
A grainy cereal type thing from the barley.
Yeah, right. Well, let's taste it.
Let's try it. Whoa. Whoa.
I like that. You know what? I got an interesting wood characteristic there. Did you get that?
Yeah,
Did you get that wood?
The flavor is 100 times better than the nose. Where the nose is like, okay, that's a Gooderham and Worts style, but the flavor is something.
I'm getting a bit of coffee on the nose now, but I know what you mean. Like, the flavor is so.
It's big. It's bold. It's in your face, but it's not like for 49%. It's not.
The thing that I like about the Northern Border collection is each one is so dramatically different.
Yeah,
and
it really showcases what
the range,
Dr.
the whole,
Don can do.
Yeah, the whole range is vastly different.
This is the stuff that for people who are from the United States that like bourbon, or from people that generally gravitate towards Scotch, if you're gonna get into Canadian whiskey to see the range and the differences, start with some of these Northern Border collections.
Yeah. Oh, for sure.
You know,
if you can find them.
If you can find them, they're really extra special.
But Gooderham and Worts is this like, it's not a marketable name.
No, not at all.
It's hideously unmarketable.
It's like the grossest name.
It's a terrible name.
Gooderham and Worts.
The thing is,
so
like the whiskey.
Hansel and Gretel.
The whiskey is so good though. So it's like, but you never really see it. And if you did, would you buy it? Like,
no, I know. I
like,
remember seeing the name and being like, wow.
I'm not sure I want to buy that. So it's like, we're here to tell you that you should buy it.
You should, for sure.
But what is that wood? Taste. Okay, wait. Smell it. And tell me if you're getting any coffee there. Like, all of a sudden I got a real.
There's a bit of a double in there.
Yeah, it's a double.
But because it is like creamy and coffee-y a little bit.
But then there's. It's not Kofifi. There is something very unique in that wood characteristic.
Well, every time I come back to Gooderham and Worts, that is the thing that I always kind of feel like I'm going to be like underwhelmed or something, or just like, it is whatever. But every time, like even at whiskey festivals where you have tons of whiskeys, like Scotch and bourbon and different things, and you get to the Canadian section, and then you get your hands on some Gooderham and Worts, it's always like, oh yeah, this is actually really, really well-crafted spirit.
Yeah, you're always like pleasantly surprised again.
And this is like, again, like I was saying, 49%. It is a really soft arrival in the sense that it's not like overpowering with like an alcoholic nip, but it's big on flavor. Like there's tons going on.
Is that wood is that a cedar kind of a thing that you're tasting? Because like I try and think of like the most well-known woods that, you know, like cedar gives off like the biggest,
well,
most
like the
pungent
sauna kind of.
Yeah, sauna wood, right? So it's like
there is
it's
an
a
oakiness
musty,
to it.
but it's a musty wood.
It's almost like a wet wood.
Yes.
Yeah, totally.
A wet wood thing.
And I guess what's the age on this one again? I guess it doesn't really say an age. I keep coming back to the 11 casks. It might be an age, but it does. I think the wood influence shows that there is some age to these.
Oh, for sure, big time. And that I love musty whiskey, and this is a musty whiskey. It has a wet wood kind of thing going on, and that's maybe why I'm thinking cedar, sauna. You know, obviously not aged in cedar, but
no, but like the oak chips that like when they're wet and then they give off that smoke. And again, this is first impression, and sometimes our whiskeys of the year are ones that are just bold and different.
Yeah.
and I honestly think this could be a contender right away.
It's very,
Very
very
good.
intriguing.
Let's wrap this up.
Let's get to know it.
Let's get to know this. If you can find it, please buy it because
Yeah.
it's delicious stuff. And tell us what you think if you have tried it.
Yeah, great.
All right, cheers.
Cheers.